Good morning and welcome to the 59th Annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament here at Duff Kingston Gymnasium. Cole Carter alongside Roger Hobbs. Day one of 3 straight days of the biggest high school basketball tournament in Southern Illinois, and it's all right here on 97.3 WRUL and the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Do want to take a second and thank our VIP sponsors who are making all of these broadcasts possible this week. They are Farrell Hospital, Wabash Valley Service Company, Banterra Bank, Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Skates Valley Irrigation and SGI Trucking, and State Farm agents Doug Raber of Albion and James Cook of Carmine. JC Tinsley is back at the WRUL studio. Whitney Carter and Haley Winkleman are with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Cole Carter alongside Roger Hobbs. Roger, we wait all year for this tournament, and here we are, day one, starting off with Carterville and Carrier Mills.
You know, to me, this is the highlight of the basketball season. It's kind of like a homecoming. You know, you get to see people here that you have not seen since last year.
Yep.
And it just, I really look forward to it. And looks like we're going to have a pretty good tournament this year. Got some teams that are, well, not having a successful year as they would hope, but you know, when you come out here and that referee throws the ball up, anything can happen.
Well, and one way that you could describe this tournament as far as the teams is parity. A lot of teams that feel really even. There's not really one team that you think can really run away and blow everybody out. But as far as the top team, number-wise, it's Carterville. They were given the 1 seed. Some people maybe questioned that decision, but a big win over Heron, who has been the top seed the last 2 years, back-to-back champions. I think Carterville almost feels like an underdog as a top seed.
Well, you know, they come into this game, and as you said, defending champions had a great year last year, and they graduated all 5 starters. And so it's kind of a rebuilding there for the coaching staff, but you know, you just don't know what's going to happen with teenagers.
Absolutely.
You look at this kind of situation here that this is their 5th appearance, I believe it is. They are 10-6. They've had success. Carrier Mills, on the other hand,
not so much.
Not so much. They graduated, just lost 1, but last year on their roster, they had 4 sophomores, and it's paid off because he's coming back today. Carrier Mills is going to go with 5 juniors. You look at Carterville, they lost a slew, but they still have, starting a sophomore, 3 seniors and a junior, so they've got a little bit to work with. So it should be, well, you know, you try to be optimistic, but I think Carrier Mills is in for a long morning.
Well, and like I said, Carterville, they get the 1 seed. They had the luxury of playing this 8:30 a.m. game, which is the game that nobody really wants to play, but if the Lions do win, they'll play tomorrow at 1:45 in the quarterfinals. A lot of basketball over the next 3 days, 26 games, 10 of those being today. Again, at 8:30, Carterville and Carrier Mills. At 10 o'clock, we got Harrisburg and Hamilton County, Massac County and Hardin County at 11:30. Then at 1:45, Vienna and Edwards County. At 3:15, it's Fairfield and West Frankfort. Heron plays Gallatin County at 4:45. Anna Jonesboro and the host Eldorado Eagles at 7 o'clock. Carmine and NCOE wrap up round 1 at 8:30. And then tonight, the red-eye game will be the consolation quarterfinal. Be the loser of these first 2 games, Carterville, Carrier Mills, and Harrisburg, Hamilton County. That 10 o'clock game, Roger, that we'll see after this one could be the most interesting game of the day. Technically your 8-9 matchup, the same as it was last year, Harrisburg, Hamilton County, could be the game of the day.
Well, you know, I think so. You know, Harrisburg kind of got off to a slow start. They lost 3 out of their last 4, but they have come back and won 6 out of their last 7, including a 1-point win over the Carbondale Terriers the other night. Hamilton County got off to a great start, won their first 6 in a row, but then they've kind of struggled. And they are 3-3 their last 6 ball games.
We are just about ready for the opening tip of this year's Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Carterville and Carrier Mills here live from Duff Kingston. You can catch all the action right here on 97.3 WRUL and the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back with the starting lineups and the opening tip here on your home for the Eldorado Holiday Tournament, WRUL.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
I decided to attend SIC because of the great scholarship that I was awarded. I received an archery scholarship. I'm taking IT cybersecurity. My favorite part of the IT program is definitely going to class every day. Professor Scott makes it really fun, and he lets us do a lot of hands-on things, and that helps me learn a lot. My experience on the archery team, so far, I love it. The people are great, the archery coach is awesome. Be a part of the action at SIC.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Welcome back to Duff Kingston Gymnasium, getting set for the opening game of this year's Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Cole Carter alongside Roger Hobbs. Big thanks to our entire WRUL sports crew working this morning. We got J.C. Tinsley and Jovi Wagner back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkleman and Whitney Carter with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. All 26 games can be watched and listened to on WRUL.
You know, you mentioned earlier the super sponsors that really turned on and helped us come through this. To stream this 26-game tournament, they had raised the prices. I think they raised up to, what, $2,000 for us to do this.
Yes, you are correct.
And these sponsors
absolutely
went above and beyond, so kudos there in that respect.
Our boss man, J.C. Tinsley, worked hard to get the sponsorship to make this possible. We are the only company streaming every game. So all 26 games can be watched on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel and nowhere else. So again, thanks to all of our VIP sponsors. We'll be sure to mention them throughout the entire 3 days of basketball. All right, the starting five for the Carrier Mills Wildcats. Roger, I'll let you take that one away as I'm still getting set this morning.
All righty. For the Wildcats will be number 1, Jalen Ellis. He is a 6-foot junior, along with Logan Degenbaugh, a junior also at 5'10". Eli Taylor, a 5'10 junior, will wear number 11, along with number 33, Carson Van Dyke, a junior at 6 feet tall. And then the other junior, Nate Schaefer, a junior at 5'9". Coached by Austin Farrell, the Wildcats will go with Ellis, Degenbaugh, Taylor, Van Dyke, and Schaefer, all juniors. These kids saw a lot of action last year as sophomores, but again, you come back and we've talked about in the past, last year sophomores against seniors, it just sometimes does not add up.
Yeah, a lot of familiar names from this Carrier Mills squad. They were a young team last year. They got stuck with Heron in the first round, then lost in the nightcap to Hamilton County. So they're a team just trying to win a game in this tournament. It's been a while since they have.
Right. They if I can find, I think I've got it somewhere. They're one of the 4 original teams in this 59th annual Eldorado tournament. They went 39 and 105. Not exactly what they had hoped, but you never know. That's why we play the game. For the Lions of Carterville, it's going to be number 5, Josh Waller, a senior at 5'11", along with Brandon Skelcher, a senior at 6 feet. Drew Barrington, a 6-foot junior, will wear number 11. And they threw a curveball at me.
They changed the lineup.
Well, I had 24 as Colton Hawkins, a 6'2 sophomore, and number 25, Braden Wakey, a senior at 6'3. So they told me, they said number 21 becomes number 24. So we'll have to double check on that. So for the Lions, we'll go with what they told us: Waller, Skelcher, Barrington, Hawkins, and Wakey. Carterville, of course, the top seed. They're wearing white trimmed in blue and orange, and the Carrier Mills Wildcats in their purple trimmed in yellow. The officials for today: Brett Oxford, Eddie Brooks, and I've drawn a blank.
Well,
and
I was getting ready to brag on you. You know, you've been in this a while when you can just look at them and know their names. And I'm getting to that point. Been a couple years at the game. I know some of these guys.
Chris Mosier.
Chris Mosier. There you go.
I knew. So those are the three, and good officials.
Well, Roger, Carterville 6-4. Not many times a one seed has had that many losses, but of course you're playing in the River to River. You're playing some tough teams. Carterville got a couple of impressive wins on their resume. You know, they've got some doubters this week. There's no question about it. So we'll see if they can make a statement here in the first game of the morning. A lot of times you got to find your own energy here for this 8:30 ball game, and we'll see how that fares for the white uniform wearing Carterville Lions. It will be Wakey at midcourt jumping up against Ellis. And the 59th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament is underway, and we appreciate you tuning in either on your radio or on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Man, Wakey came up limping there on the opening tip for Carterville. Carrier Mills has the basketball. They're going left to right in their road purple uniforms. Schaefer has the ball at the top of the key. He goes to Ellis on the right top. Now on the left top to Van Dyke. Ball poked away, but he's able to pick it up near midcourt. They swing it around left side now in the hands of Taylor. Taylor puts on the floor, picks it up near side, and there's going to be a traveling violation on Don Ball, who was trying to get inside, and Carterville forces a turnover right away.
Well, Carterville comes out in a tight man-to-man, and Wildcats are going to have to take care of the basketball under that pressure. And they retaliate. They come up with a straight man against the Lions.
Carterville with the basketball. Here's Hawkins left top. Top of the circle to Waller. They go on the post to Wakey. Wakey tries to fade away, and he is fouled on the shot. So we will see 2 free throws here from the senior Braden Wakey. Also the first EHT with the new foul free throw rule that went into play this year in high school basketball. Instead of 10 fouls a half for bonus and double bonus, it will just be 5 fouls per quarter, and then 2 free throws for the rest of the quarter for that team, as Wakey scores the first point in this year's EHT. First free throw good.
We get a chance to talk about that. You know, do you like the 2-shot foul after the 15 foul, or you like the way it was, the 1-and-1?
I'm still getting used to it. I don't know the answer to that yet. I don't know which one I like yet. Give me a couple years of it to figure that out. Carterville got a second shot attempt. They're going to get a third here as they get another offensive rebound. Hawkins thought about a left corner 3. Now it's Skelcher down low to Wakey, who turns and fades. Can't get that one to go. And an offensive rebound and a basket that is up and good by Brandon Skelcher. And Carterville leads it 3-0. 6:48 to play here in the opening quarter. They go on the near side. Van Dyke has the basketball. Taylor between the circles. Leaves it for Ellis. Left top. This is Don Ball trying to get some room inside. Leaves it for Ellis. Doesn't get past his man. Gets inside, barreling his way to the basket and putting it up and in. Ron Ellis gets Carrier Mills on the board. 3-2 Carterville. Make it 5-2 Carterville. That was Hawkins going to the basket. And they did get that correct, Roger. That is Hawkins, normally wearing 21, now wearing 24 for this year's EHT. Carrier Mills has the basketball in a 5-2 Carterville lead. Loose ball in the backcourt. Hawkins with a behind-the-back save. And Carterville's going to get an open look, and the layup won't go. Offensive rebound. They can't control it. Now Carrier Mills on the run, nearly turned it over. Don Ball at the other end. His shot is blocked by Wakey. The track meet here in the first quarter. Carterville comes the other way. Here's Skelcher over on the far side to Barrington, and he draws a foul on the drive. Roger, early on, both teams hard time taking care of the basketball. Just they got to shake off the cobwebs, and they're playing this early in the morning. Probably haven't practiced in a couple of days, unless they had a Christmas Day practice yesterday. It's always a unique situation. As it looks like for Carrier Mills, they've got a sub.
Roman Rayburn, 6'2" junior.
Yes, is checked into the ball game. 5-2 Carterville, 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. This is Barrington driving inside. Pull-up jumper off glass. Uses the backboard to get the shot to go. 7-2 Carterville. 4 different Lions have scored. 5:15 to go here in the opening quarter. Taylor going to the near side of Van Dyke. He puts it on the floor, leaves it for Ellis. Ellis looking to get inside.
Good
Spins to the basket. Nice move by Ellis, and he finishes. Jalon Ellis, leading scorer for the team in this tournament a year ago in their 2 games. Gets that one to go. He's got all 4 for Carrier Mills. Wakey gets open down low, and he scores.
Yeah, they went to double help on that double team as he came down the lane. When left that other man open, he just laid it up and in.
Just everything Carrier Mills does, Carterville has an answer. 9-4 your score, 4.5 to play here in the first quarter. Carterville on top. First game in this year's EHT. Taylor, guarded there by Waller. Step back 3 on the way. Won't go, and the rebound is grabbed by Barrington. Lions pushing the floor. Barrington spins, drives inside, 2-step to the basket. Got a shot blocked initially by Van Dyke, and Van Dyke able to pull on the rebound. Carrier Mills hanging around, 9-4 your score, 4 minutes to play in this first quarter. Ellis between the circles, goes left side to Taylor, that one poked away. Taylor gains his dribble, getting inside, dumps it off. Rayburn now near corner to Dallenbaugh, tries to get to the basket, and he draws a foul.
First foul against Heron. That was Josh Waller.
She goes against Skelcher. Thought they were going to call Weller. He was the one who had his hands up. But they get it on Skelcher. That's his first foul against Carterville. And so Carrier Mills will inbound. Ellis has it now between the circles. Jab step. Ellis drives inside to the basket.
Move.
He goes. Got high that time.
I started to say there was some elevation on that one.
Makes it 9-6. Wildcats within 3. Carterville trying to answer, and they do with a 3-ball. That time from Josh Waller. And all 5 starters have scored for the Lions. It's 12-6. Taylor top of the key. He's called for a travel.
You know, I wonder sometimes they use the phrase, what is it, Euro step? Is there a Euro step? Looks like a travel.
Well, a lot of times in high school basketball, there's not. As looks like Alex Kimbrough goes right into the ball game and right into the score column as he gets the open layup, and all of a sudden a 3-point Carterville lead turns into an 8-point Carterville lead at 14-6, 3:10 to play here in the first quarter. Ellis puts it on the floor, stops, now fades. That's short. And Kimbrough will fight for the rebound. He's got it. Carterville on the run once again. Bounce pass near side. Open shot for Skelcher is up and good. And Carrier Mills calls a timeout as this Carterville lead has grown to 10. It's 16-6. Under 3 to play here in the first quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well right here on 97.3 WRUL.
The countdown is on. Enjoy the Carmi Eclipse Festival featuring Eddie Montgomery, The Frontmen,
Baby, I'm amazed by God bless Texas.
Drew Baldridge, and Tailgate Revival.
She's somebody's dog. That'll make you want to drink. Throw to your back.
Saturday, April 6th at Burroughs Woods Bicentennial Park. Visit carmifest.com for tickets and more information.
You know, just looking at the scoring right here, Carrier Mills shooting 60% from the field. They've only shot 5 times, whereas Carterville's put it up 10 times.
Well, and Carrier Mills, when they've held the ball long enough to get a shot, like you said, they're shooting 60%, but how many turnovers do they have in this first quarter already?
Yeah.
16-6, Carterville with the lead. Carrier Mills with the ball. Shane Hawkins getting ready to put a couple of subs in the ball game as Dallenbaugh tries to go inside, and he draws a foul. That will be the second on the Lions.
Coming in will be number 35. I'm going to let you pronounce his name, X-A-N.
Xan.
Zan Guthrie, a
Zan Guthrie.
6'7" senior. Wow. Pretty good when you're 6'7", you can bring a 6'7" kid off the bench.
Taylor fires for three, misses.
Air ball.
Hawkins grabs the rebound. That was Caden Wilson, also the other Lion checking in. Carey Mills steals a right back away, and Ellis misses the open layup. Open shot there for Ellis. Now Carterville comes the other way. Kimbrough will try a left-handed three-point shot from the left side. It's no good. And a foul is going to be called against Caden Wilson, going for the rebound.
Went over the back.
You know what? Go ahead, Roger.
I started to say that's the first turnover for Heron. I've got Carrier Mills for 2. These are unofficial, of course. Sometimes you get watching the game, you forget, hey, I got to mark this down. I got to do this. I got to do that.
And what we've seen from Carterville is very Carterville-like. Not really outstanding talent guy-wise, but just very athletic, very deep. They're going to be very stout defensively. You mentioned the height off the bench. Guthrie, you see him 35, 6'7". Carey Mills with the ball, but not for long as they turn it over once again.
3 turnovers.
This has kind of been, you slowly, quickly start to see, you know, what Carey Mills has struggled with the last few years here in the tournament.
Of course, you know, you stop and think you're playing on an 8:30 game after Christmas and probably didn't eat too much fudge or anything like that over the holidays. And it makes it tough, you know, when you're used to playing at 8 o'clock at night and practicing right after school. And
Schaefer will check back in for Carrier Mills, and kind of talking on the way up here, Roger, you got to think, like I said, a lot of these kids probably haven't practiced since Saturday, maybe even Friday. There's a drive that time by Hawkins. He swings it out to Barrington. Thought about going in the post. They go to Kimbrough on the far side. Good job by Taylor taking that one away. They're going to force a
foul.
Yes, you'd be right. Thought they were going to get a jump ball, but they're going to say Kimbrough. A little bit of handsy. That's his second foul, I do believe.
I thought it was going to be a travel, the way he was kind of squirming around there on the floor.
4th foul on Carterville, 2nd on Kimbrough. And so Carrier Mills has the basketball down by 10, 16-6. Don ball on the left top. How about going left now? Gives it off to Ellis on the right top. Taylor, top of the key. Jab step, shot fake. Now dribbles to his left, far side. Van Dyke has it. Ellis now between the circles. 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Carterville up 16-6. Ellis, open mid-range jumper. No good. Good look there from Ellis. Hawkins the rebound. Carterville comes the other way. Barrington all the way to the basket, and he lays it in. Drew Barrington, one of the returning starters, or at least guys that got significant minutes last year for Carterville, a junior. He scores, and he's got 4. 18-6 Carterville. Taylor between the circles. Now goes left side, Dawnball. Near side, Van Dyke. Back to Dawnball. They set a screen trying to get Taylor open. Good job by Barrington denying that. Dawnball tries to get inside, turns it over. Hawkins, baseball pass up ahead to Barrington. Took a weird bounce. Now gets it over to Kimbrough, who picks up his dribble, and he's called for a double dribble.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Heron does a good job, or Carterville does a really good job of switching off those screens. Makes it tough to penetrate.
You can tell they're a well-coached team.
Yeah, he could play. Coach could play a little bit too.
Here's Taylor with a step back. Thought about pulling up for 3. 10 seconds to go as Dawnball hits the 3. It's the first Wildcat not named Jalen Ellis to score. Makes it 18-9. Last second attempt by Carterville won't go, and the first quarter comes to an end. Wildcats trying to fight, but all Lions there in the first 8 minutes. Carterville leads 18-9. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. It's the EHT on 97.3 WRUL.
2023 is almost over. That means it's time for Expressway Ford's year-end sales event. Like brand new 2023 F-150 starting at $36,990 plus 2.9% APR for 72 months with special year-end pricing on all new F-150 crew cabs. Prices so low we are not allowed to say. Go to expresswayfordonline.com to see them. Now is the time to get the best deal on a new Ford from Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
At Top Shelf Discounters, the business model is simple. High quality, brand new home furnishings at discounted prices. Top Shelf Discounters, 215 North Walnut in Carmi. Open Saturdays 10 to 2 and by appointment. Find Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for promotions and giveaways.
Conquer the cold this winter at your local Huck's Market. Earn big rewards with the Huck's Bucks loyalty program and save on fuel, in-store specials, and even catering. Download the free Huck's Bucks app today and enjoy a large Big Swig or coffee for just 99 cents. All right, start of the second quarter here in Eldorado. It's Carterville leading Carrier Mills 18-9. Cole Carter alongside Roger Hobbs. Game one of this year's Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Lions swinging the basketball around. Hawkins gets inside. Almost a travel there from Waller. Out to Barrington between the circles. Over on the right top, they go in the post to Wakey, who's back in the ball game. He tries to dump it off, but he draws a foul down low. Seeing Carterville go pretty deep on the bench so far. 8 guys have played in the ball game.
You know, they've got Wakey listed at 6'3". That's an awfully big 6'3".
Yeah. Barrington left side, thought about a 3, goes for the mid-range jumper, can't get it to go. And the rebound into the hands of Hawkins, who goes back up and hits the left-handed layup. Makes it 20-9. Carterville in front. 40 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Ellis left top, goes to Van Dyke between the circles. He dribbles left, picks up his dribble now, comes near side Taylor. Taylor looking over the defense, guarded there by Barrington. In the near corner, they go to Ellis. Ellis tries to go baseline, double team, poked away and taken away. Skelcher got it poked away, and they're going to say out of bounds, last touch by Skelcher. So both teams swapping turnovers as we're going to see Cannon Sumner check in for the first time for Carrier Mills.
3 turnovers for Carterville. That's 5 for Carrier Mills.
20-9. Lions in front. Wildcats almost turned it over on the inbounds pass, but Ellis goes back to get it. He takes it across the timeline. Left side, Taylor. Shot fake. Now puts it on the floor.
Well, he wanted that shot. He was prime. Good.
Taylor, guarded by Barrington. Jab step, puts on the floor. To the basket, he goes. Tough shot. Good, off glass. Eli Taylor with his first basket. You see how quickly Carterville gets down the floor at the other end, and they get 2 shot attempts, but neither of them go. Before I can even look up from writing down my scoring, Carterville's putting up a shot. 20-11, Lions in front. Ellis step back 3, won't go. Rebound grab by Wakey. Lions come the other way. It's a Skelcher with it off to Barrington left top. Top of the circle, Hawkins wide open, and great job by Ellis defending it. Hawkins had the right idea as Wakey found an open spot. Wildcats come the other way. Taylor thought about a step back 3. Don Ball now to Ellis. Getting a screen. Now back to Don Ball left side. Comes near top to Taylor. That one poked away by Hawkins. Taylor gets it back though. Now dumps it off. That pass tipped. Loose ball in the backcourt. Taylor went to save it. Out of bounds. Another Carrier Mills turnover.
That's one of those things right there. If your opponent is taller than you, don't try and throw it over their heads.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And forced another 7th turnover for Carrier Mills. Still got 5:40 to go here in the first.
Defensively, Carterville just been all over the place. 20-11 Lions lead, and that's a Carterville turnover.
4.
And Carrier Mills is keeping themselves within striking distance here in the first half. They trail by just 9, 20-11. Ellis wants to go baseline, picks up his dribble out to Van Eyck. They swing it around. Taylor fires a 3. Short. Rebound grab by Wakey. Lions come the other way. 20-11. Carterville leads it, and a foul going to be called as Taylor gives Barrington a nice hug down to the post.
That stopped him from going all the way. As the lane opened up, his players scattered.
Second foul on Taylor.
3 is no good. And the rebound comes down to Carrier Mills and go the other way.
20-11, Carterville with the lead. 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter, and another Wildcat turnover is a traveling violation going to be called on Ellis.
That is 8 for the Wildcats. In spite of 8 turnovers, you know, like you said, it's a single-digit game.
Waller gets inside. His floater going to roll in.
Well, it was single digits.
Josh Waller gets the basket. Carterville's lead, as Roger said, now back to double digits. An 11-point lead, 22-11. 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. Dawnbaugh picks up his dribble, looking to get rid of it. Now goes to Ellis, left top. Ellis looks over the defense. Goes left side, Taylor. Taylor shot fake. Taylor tries to penetrate, picks up his dribble. Now comes near side, Dawnbaugh. Bounce pass, left side, Ellis. Ellis looking to get open. Mid-range jumper won't go. Rebound grabbed. That is going to be Sumner, who got the second attempt. Missed it. Rebound Hawkins. Carterville on the run. Hawkins into the front court. Bounce pass to a cutting Wakey. Couldn't control it. Lions trying to save it. Shane Hawkins not pleased with another Lion turnover. Now Ellis at the other end lays it in. Jelon Ellis, game high, 8 points. Lions are right back the other way. A blocking foul is going to be called on Dawnbaugh, who tried to draw a charge at the other end.
Looks like we've got a line change coming in. 3 subs coming in for Carterville. In a game like this, you get a lot of kids get a lot of action, save their legs, because you're going to have to turn around and hopefully play 4 games in 3 days.
Yep. So 2 free throws here for number 10, Brandon Skelcher. First one no good. Neither team has shot many free throws in this ball game at all.
Well, we shot 2 in the first quarter, and Kerry Mills has yet to get to the line.
Got a timeout taken by Carrier Mills. 30 seconds. We'll take one as well on WRUL.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind. And that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
All right, back in Eldorado. 3:55 to play here in the second quarter. Carterville leading Carrier Mills in the first game of the 59th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Second free throw for Brandon Skelcher on the way as he missed the first, and he's never missed 2 in a row in his life, as Roger would say.
I was starting to say, I've heard somebody say that before. Mass substitution coming in for Carterville. They're going to put on some full court pressure.
First time they did that today, wanting to really get this lead and try to run away before the end of the first half.
And you want to be careful as a coach, too. You don't want to show these other coaches too much.
Ellis tries to get inside, falls down, taken away by the big man Guthrie. Look at the 6'7" guy handling the basketball. Leaves it for Barrington, who hits the floater. Barrington's got 6, and Lions still applying the full court pressure, taken away by Hawkins. Leaves it for, now that was that time Kimbrough, who left it for Barrington, who draws a foul. So now we're starting to see what Carterville really can do. That full court pressure is going to put Carrier Mills in a tough spot.
Well, you know, Coach Hawkins is saying, hey, I want to play our style of game. Get it and go, and force Carrier Mills to go ahead and play their kind of game, not Carrier Mills' type of game. Because, you know, going like Carrier Mills is, they just melt the clock, stay within, you know, striking distance, 9, 10, 11 points, something like that, but all of a sudden it's 13, and they've committed 6 turnovers this quarter, 10 in the ball game.
Skelcher goes 1 of 2. Carterville leads it by 13, 26-13, 3:15 to play here in the second quarter. Taylor wants to go baseline, met there by Hawkins, picks it up, and that's travel. Yeah. Had the right idea. That left foot just struck there at the end.
That's when a coach tells the referee he didn't mean to.
It's a thought that counts, right?
That's right.
They swing it around. Here's Wilson. Now Hawkins down the post. Guthrie, the big man, tries the open jumper, and that one won't go. Lions still applying full court pressure. Taylor gets into the front court. Now he's double teamed in front of the Carterville bench, that is, and gets it over left side, Dawnbaugh. Now it's Ellis between the circles. 26-13 Carterville. 2:40 to play here in the second quarter. Taylor near top. Ellis between the circles. Ellis puts on the floor, spins,
nice
tries to get inside, and a good job that time by Kimbrough, forcing the jump ball. It's another Carrier Mills turnover.
8 this quarter, and you can see what the pressure is doing.
Yeah. Well, not a turnover as the ball stays on this side.
I thought they pointed the other way.
They did too. Dawnball to inbound, gives it near side in front of the Carterville bench to Ellis. Back to Dawnball. Nice baseline drive, but good stop there by Kimbrough, and Wildcats are forced to reset the offense. Ellis guarded there by Barrington, keeping an arm's length distance away, and Ellis called for a carry.
Carry the basketball.
You're right, Roger. I mean, Carrier Mills wants to play really more of an isolation game, slow things down, but Carterville's defense is kind of speeding them up. And talking about speeding up, you see how quickly Colton Hawkins gets down the floor to put that one up and in. He's got 6, make it 28-13 as Taylor gets into the front court and picks up his dribble. 28-13 Carterville on the 2 to play here in the first half. Van Dyke picks up his dribble, poked away and taken away by Hawkins, all the way at the other end.
Oh, what a block.
Blocked by Taylor. Taylor getting up to block that shot, and then it is Barrington who grabbed the rebound, then he drew the foul. How about the effort that time by Eli Taylor going up and meeting Hawkins at the rim.
He came out of nowhere.
First free throw for Barrington is up and good. So we'll see Nate Schaefer check back into the game for Carrier Mills.
Carrier Mills has not shot a free throw yet. This will be 2, 4, 6, 8 for Carterville, and they have hit 6 of the 8, 5 of the 8.
Barrington's got 4 points. Carterville leads it 30-13. 1:40 to play here in the first half. Ellis across the timeline, guarded by Kimbrough. Goes left top to Taylor. Taylor now Van Dyke between the circles. Van Dyke dribbles to his left. Leaves it, they swing it around. Now Dawnball back to Ellis. Ellis puts it on the floor, lost it, picked up. Barrington into the front court. Carterville leads it by 17. 1:17 to play here in the first quarter. Barrington left top. They get it down low to Kimbrough. Kimbrough down the near corner. 3-point shot on the way is up and good that time from Caden Wilson. And the Carterville lead all of a sudden up to 20 at 33-13. 56 seconds to play here in the first half.
And that full court pressure has made a difference as Carrier Mills trying to adjust to this run and gun.
Dawnball leaves it left side, now in the hands of Ellis. Ellis, double dribble again.
Wow.
Carrier Mills just cannot take care of the basketball.
11 turnovers this quarter. They only had 4 the first quarter. So 15 in a game, you're not going to win too many games like that.
Final 38 seconds. Hawkins left top. They swing it around the right side to Barrington. Top of the key, Wilson left side to Guthrie. Open down low is Barrington. Shot fake. Goes up and draws the foul. Going to be 2 free throws coming up for Drew Barrington.
I just happened to look at the scoreboard. All that pressure defense Carterville is playing, they have yet to commit a foul.
Which is impressive. We talked about Shane Hawkins been doing it for a long time as Barrington hits the first free throw. These guys are very well coached. They play hard defense. They're disciplined.
Yes. Brandon Skelcher checks back in as Alex Kimbrough takes a break for the Lions. Got a both.
Free throw for Barrington. He's got 11. 35-13.
More pressure in the backcourt.
Final 22 seconds.
Pretty well now. They've got away with that zone trap. It's just man on man.
Ellis takes it across the timeline, met there by Skelcher. Final 10 seconds. Carrier Mills going to hold for one shot, or will they? Ellis pulls up, can't hit it. Long rebound grab by Taylor. His second attempt won't go. Rebound Hawkins, 3 seconds. Hawkins fires from midcourt.
Whoa, back of the rim.
So pretty good first half for the Carterville Lions. They lead at 35-13 after the first 16 minutes. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. It's the Eldorado Holiday Tournament on 97.3 WRUL.
Synergy Partners provide fuels, lubricants, and propane across the tri-state, offering price risk management, hedging programs, remote tank monitoring, and more. Ask about propane budget program and scheduled deliveries. Call David South today, 812-774-6529.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. We're excited to make your design project a reality. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
Revolutionize your welding experience at Extreme Welding and Machine Services. Highway 45, Eldorado, the hub for all things welding. Front Retail Store is your one-stop shop featuring welding rods, wires, hydraulic hoses, fittings, welding gases, and abrasives. Illinois certified inspection lane, hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Metal sold by the foot and industrial gases without leasing agreements. Own your tank, pay only for contents. Join Extreme Welding and Machine Services, a family-owned haven for all welding enthusiasts.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi, your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Back here in Eldorado, halftime, it's Carterville leading Carrier Mills here in the first game of the 59th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Cole Carter alongside Roger Hobbs. Halftime score, Carterville leading Carrier Mills 35-13. Real quick, we'll run through the individual scoring line for Carterville. They were led by Drew Barrington, who's got 11 points, 5 points apiece from Josh Waller and Brandon Skelcher. 3 points apiece from Brandon Wakey as well as Caden Wilson, and then 2 points brought in from Alex Kimbrough. For Carrier Mills, they were led by Jelon Ellis, who had 8 points, and 3 points from Logan Dawnball, 2 points from Eli Taylor. Roger, you got team stats?
Yeah, you could look at the stats. That you don't need to look at the scoreboard. In the first half, Carterville goes 11 for 21 on 2-pointers, 2 of 3 on threes, so they're shooting right at 50%. Free throws, 6 out of 8. You look down at Carrier Mills, they go 5 for 13 on 2s, 1 of 5 on threes. Rebounding, big advantage to Carterville, 14-7, and the big key is Carterville turned it over 4 times. Carrier Mills turned it over 15 times, 4 times in the first quarter, 11 in the second, and it was a 9-point game at the end of the first quarter. Now it's 22, all attributed to 11 second quarter turnovers by the Cats.
Yeah, we saw Carterville turn that full court pressure there early in the second quarter. Shane Hawkins wanted to grow that lead. He did. They led by about 8 or 9, and then now a 22-point lead here at the break. So again, our second game this morning at 10 o'clock, we'll have Harrisburg and Hamilton County. Again, 3 straight days of high school basketball. Then at 1:45, it's Vienna and Edwards County. Fairfield and West Frankfort at 3:15. Heron and Gallatin County at 4:45. AJ and Eldorado tonight at 7. And then Carmi and NCOE wrap up the first round. Then game 9 tonight, the Red Eye at 10 o'clock. The loser of these first 2 games will square off. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. Come back with the second half right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind, the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name, the Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471, the most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
I'm Jordan Hammersley, instructor for the Outfitter Wildlife Management Program here at Southeastern Illinois College. We focus on a three-pronged approach to wildlife science. First, we cover all the legal aspects because a lot of my students would like to be a game warden. Second, we focus on the guiding sections. And third, we focus on a wildlife biology approach that is usually reserved for university level courses. Southeastern is becoming known as the Outdoor Recreation College.
Visit sic.edu.
All right, halftime here in Carterville, or in Eldorado, that is. Carterville leading Carrier Mills 35-13. Cole Carter alongside Roger Hobbs. It is the 1-16 matchup in this year's EHT. Carterville the 1 seed, and really showing the reasoning behind that number 1 seed voting is a 22-point lead at the half.
Yeah, no question. They both teams a little nervous. Their 8:30 start on a day after Christmas, but Carterville started putting some pressure on, chased them full court, and outscored them 17-4 in the second quarter. You know, one of the things on these, a lot of times these first round matchups are kind of lopsided. Not all the time, but occasionally you'll see a running clock. I was talking with Eric Brannock, a longtime referee. He and Chuck Hughes kind of oversee the officials here at the tournament. When I started coaching about 100 years ago, I can remember playing in an 8-team tournament, and I just got choked. I have to.
That's going to happen a lot of the next 3 days.
Yeah. But anyway, I remember playing in that tournament, and instead of going like 1-8, 2-7, 3-6, they set the tournament up. You went 1-5, 2-6, 3-7, 4-8. Which so instead of the top seeded team playing the last seeded, 4 win 8. And I thought, I wonder if this would be different if instead of going like 1-16, 1 plays 9, 2 plays 10, 3 plays 11. Lead a little bit more parity, I think, and eliminate a lot of your first round blow-ups. Just a thought. I don't see it happening, but I mean, you know, it's wondering how that would turn out that way.
Well, you know, the way they have it set up now was usually the first day. You do have some lopsided games, but usually day 2 and day 3, you get the consolation teams on that side of the bracket and those competing on the right side of the bracket, and it makes for some exciting basketball the next 2 days.
Yeah, you'd end up with your final 4. You'd
Yeah.
still be 1 and 4, 2 and 3 in the same bracket. But it just, if I'm a 16 seed team, I want to play number 9. I
Yeah.
don't want to play number 1. But my opinion, and $3 by a gallon of gas.
That's above our pay grade, Roger.
Yeah, I
we're
know.
just radio guys.
Just the peons.
All right, start of the third quarter. Carterville has the basketball as Drew Barrington
rolled an ankle.
Comes up limping after making a pass on the first possession. He's going to try a drive inside, almost slow motion. We saw Wakey come up limpy on the opening tip, and Shane Hawkins maybe trying to point out that the officials need to call a timeout, but instead, we're going to get a foul on the drive there. That was Colton Hawkins. Foul's going to be on the – no, they're going to count the basket.
Oh, they are.
So Colton Hawkins will get his 7th and 8th point of the day.
Okay.
And Drew Barrington comes to the sideline. Man, that is
that's
hopefully that's just a rolled ankle, all right. Not what you want to see up by 22 in your first game of the tournament. As Hawkins misses that free throw, Carrier Mills will come the other way.
They've got a trainer here, athletic trainer, so he's down there talking to him. Hopefully it's nothing serious. You don't want to see any kid hurt. I don't care if you're biggest rival.
Yeah. Also the basketball now as Carterville leads at 27-13. Ellis drives to the left down the near side. Taylor fires a 3. It won't go, and the rebound grabbed by Wakey. Carterville comes the other way. Hawkins all the way to the basket.
Nice move.
Leaves it for Wakey a little bit too hard. And a corner 3-point shot on the way from Waller won't go. And the rebound tipped around and controlled by Ellis, who comes the other way. Ellis stops.
Whoa.
And we're going to get a
travel
foul.
Okay. One of those situations there just didn't look quite right.
We're going to see those a lot this week.
Yes.
37-13, Carterville with the lead. 6:53 to play here in the third quarter. Pass goes inside. Van Eyck, loose ball taken away. This is going to be Skelcher by himself. Left-handed layup, good, and one.
Oh, silly foul.
Got to appreciate the hustle from Van Dyke, but you got to be smart. Can't draw a foul right there, so that will be Skelcher, or was it Waller? Nope, Skelcher. PA guy said Waller initially, so he will shoot an and one free throw, get 3 the old-fashioned way. 39-13, Carterville trying to run away here in the third quarter.
Got it.
8 points for Skelcher.
This is starting to go about like a lot of people thought.
Yeah, Carrier Mills was kind of fighting there in the first quarter and a half, but ever since Carterville put on that full court pressure, it's been all lines ever since. Van Dyke over on the top. Bounce pass on the far side. That one poked away and taken away by Hawkins. Hawkins, no look pass to Skelcher, and he wasn't ready for it, and it goes out of bounds.
First turnover for Carterville this quarter. 5 in the game.
40-13.
And they're starting to pick up now at half court.
6:15 to play here in the third. Ellis goes left side. This is Dawnball with it. Dawnball looks. Now puts it on the floor one time, picks it up, leaves it. That one taken away and turned over. Waller gets fouled by Ellis.
Third turnover for the Wildcats, 18 in the ball game.
18 turnovers.
And we've still got 6 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Hard to win games. Turn the ball over that much no matter who you play.
Right.
6 minutes to play here in the third. Bounce pass down low to Hawkins, and they're going to get a foul called on the baseline. That will be against Van Dyke.
We played 2 minutes. Carrier Mills has 1 shot. They fired a 3. And it's hard to get, you can't score unless you get shots. And Heron's not going to let him have it. As soon as you say that.
That was Skelcher who hits another basket. He's got 10 points for Carterville, and the Lions' lead is now 39. Nope, bad math by me. 29.
Oh, another
that
turnover.
One's taken away. It's Hawkins by himself, nobody in front, and he lays that one in uncontested.
Heron is 4 for 4 on 2-pointers this quarter.
Carterville, that is.
What did I say?
Heron.
Yeah, okay.
They look alike.
Well, I can't tell the teams apart, and you can't ask. Where'd they get those guys? Oh, well.
44-13 Carterville. 5:15 to play here in the third quarter. Dawnbaugh gets inside, and he throws it up and draws a foul.
This will be the first free throw shot by Carrier Mills.
His second team second. To the line for Carrier Mills for Logan Dawnbaugh.
First free throw for Dawnbaugh is up and good. Another platoon swap here for Carterville. Shane Hawkins will be pretty happy with how his team has played the last couple of quarters, able to grow this lead.
And you know one thing about Carrier Mills, looking at the roster, see it's both free throws. No seniors on the squad. No seniors. He'll have everybody back.
Turnover there by Hawkins as the receiver wasn't looking. Wildcats come the other way. Van Dyke gets it over to Taylor. 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Ellis getting inside, leaves it for Dawnbaugh, who picks it up. Now off to Ellis, trying to get inside. Ellis dumps it off down low, and a turnover again.
Well, you drive in the middle of the lane and pick your dribble up, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Not much going your way. And that shot attempt no good, and the offensive rebound by Guthrie is attempt no good. Kimbrough gets the offensive rebound, and Carterville will reset. Here in the near corner with it is Greer, and his three-point shot is good. Lawrence Greer getting his first minutes of the afternoon, or the morning, I should say, and he hits that three-point shot. And we got a timeout, just a quick timeout for a sub.
Well, somebody went down there.
Yeah, it was Dawnbaugh who
Dawnbaugh got hit in the stomach or thereabouts.
We'll take a seat as that's Roman who checks back into the ball game for Carrier Mills. 4:20 left to play here in the third quarter. Carterville leading 47-14. Van Eyck between the circles. Over to Taylor on the right top. Ellis now on the top of the key. Back over to Taylor. Taylor a jab step. Thought about stepping back. We've got a foul on the floor. That one's going to be against Kimbrough. That will be his third foul. And the third foul on Carterville here in the third quarter. Makes it 47-14. And a turnover as Carrier Mills throws it away on the inbounds pass. Again, game two coming up at 10 o'clock. It will be Harrisburg and Hamilton County. Ellis dribbles to his left. Leaves it off left top now for Sumner. Taylor between the circles. Crossover.
Good move. Lost it.
Poked away. Taken away by Kimbrough. 2-on-1 for Carterville. Kimbrough
Good
bounce
pass
to Skelter
Good
below
fake.
the basket, and he's able to draw the foul. And two free throws of the foul's going to be on the floor, that is. Or will they say was he shooting?
It's a fifth
Yeah,
foul.
yeah, fifth foul regardless, so two shots.
Either way.
First time this new rule's come into play.
You know, I think if you're in a situation like this, down the last quarter, 1 or 2 point ball game, if you're ahead, you like the two shot rule. If you're behind, you don't. That's my
first free throw for Skelter is up and good. You know, I think the reasoning behind that rule change was the pace of the game, wanting to, you know, if a team needs those team fouls, get to them quicker. I don't know. I mean, a lot of factors go into a rule change like that.
You know, my thoughts are if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
1-on-1 has worked well for how many years?
49-14. Carterville with the lead. 3.5 to play here in the third quarter. Kimbrough takes that one away. Lions come the other way. Nice pass to an open Greer who lays it up and in. He's got 5 points off the bench.
Heron will not allow any penetration inside the 3-second lane. They tried it again and lost it again.
Taken away. Here comes Skelter at the other end. And they will wait this one out. Now comes near corner back to Greer. He puts it on the floor, dumps it off. Nice pass to an open Guthrie who lays it in. And Shane Hawkins wants a timeout. Everybody who has played today for Carterville has scored. The Lions lead 53-14. 30-second break.
Wow.
We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
All right, back here in Eldorado, 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. As Carterville leads Carrier Mills 53-14.
Been 35-5 since the first quarter.
Wow.
Carrier Mills had 13 at the half. They've got 14 right now, and we've got shade under 3 left, third.
Van Dyke between the circles, over on the right top to Dawnbaugh. Now it's Taylor at the top of the key. Over to Ellis, cutting inside, now dribbles it out. Van Dyke near corner, Dawnbaugh. Back to Ellis. Van Dyke on the right top. Now far corner, back to Dawnbaugh. Ellis goes left top. This is back to Dawnbaugh.
Heron will not allow any penetration.
Taylor fires a right wing three. That one's short. Rebound grab that time by Skelcher. 53-14. Carterville leads it. 2 and some change left here in the third quarter. Number 1 seed Carterville Lions trying to make an appointment tomorrow at 1:45 for the winner of the next game between Harrisburg and Hamilton County. Greer between the circles, now left side to Skelcher. Swinging around Guthrie now left top. Skelcher between the circles, back to Greer. He looks, cutting inside is Kimbrough, and he's going to draw the foul as Taylor fouls him down low with 1:43 to go in the third.
And so 2 more free throws. Hard to believe Carrier Mills only shot 2 free throws the whole ball game. This will be free throws 13 and 14.
First free throw for Kimbrough won't go. We talked about, though, how Carterville can play such hard defense without fouling. That's been evident today. To play the kind of defense they do, that full court pressure, and commit 8 fouls on the whole day?
Something like
that.
Maybe.
Only 3 here in this half. As Kimbrough hits that free throw, he goes 1 for 2. He's got 3. 54-14. Carrier Mills trailing Carterville. 95 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dawnbaugh between the circles. Now it's Ellis over on the right top to Taylor. Van Dyke between the circles. Now left side, Dawnbaugh. Deep 3 on the way is short. Rebound grab by Taylor. Offensive board. Second chance here for Carrier Mills. Now it's Schaefer back to Ellis with 1:10 to go. 54-14. Carterville with the lead. Now it's Ellis over on the right top. Taylor shot fake. On the far side, Dawnbaugh. Back to Taylor. He'll dribble it out. Under a minute left to play here in the third.
Wow.
Van Dyke going to pull up for 3. And we'll see if Carterville wants to hold for 1 shot, which is what they might do.
Carrier Mills 0 for 6 on 3-pointers this half.
Kimbrough has it on the right top. 38 seconds to play here in the third. 54-14, a 40-point Carterville lead. And it will be running clock in the fourth quarter. Kimbrough between the circles. Gives it over the left side to Guthrie. Guthrie. They go left side back to Greer. Left side back to Kimbrough. Lions trying to hold for 1 shot with 12 seconds.
They probably run a special play, send somebody along the baseline, or maybe run a clear out.
Well, 5 seconds. They might even put up a shot here.
Yeah.
Shane Hawkins just says, all right, just dribble out the third quarter.
Shows a lot of class right there.
Yep. He's going to clear off his bench as well. We go to the fourth, a 40-point lead for Carterville, 54-14. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
2023 is almost over. That means it's time for Expressway 4's year-end sales event. Like brand new 2023 F-150 starting at $36,990 plus 2.9% APR for 72 months with special year-end pricing on all new F-150 crew cabs. Prices so low we are not allowed to say. Go to expresswayfordonline.com to see them. Now is the time to get the best deal on a new Ford from Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
At Top Shelf Discounters, the business model is simple. High quality, brand new home furnishings at discounted prices. Top Shelf Discounters, 215 North Walnut in Carmi. Open Saturdays 10 to 2 and by appointment. Find Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for promotions and giveaways.
Conquer the cold this winter at your local Huck's Market. Earn big rewards with the Huck's Bucks loyalty program and save on fuel, in-store specials, and even catering. Download the free Huck's Bucks app today and enjoy a large big swig or coffee for just 99 cents.
54-14, Carterville leading Carey Mills. Roger Hobbs, Jason Craig with you. Roger, you'll appreciate this really quick. I'm going to reader mode.
Very good. I figured you'd put it off as long as you could. Now, Jason's going to take you home here in the fourth quarter. Cole is developing a migraine. He can barely stand up or see and trying to hang in there, but as Carey Mills fires up a shot, hits a three. Wow. Makes it 54-17.
And we are in continuous clock here.
As the Lions have cleared their bench. And good back door. Shot up and in.
Zach Snow, a 6-foot freshman, gets in to the scorebook. And make it a 56-17 game. And Roger, you'd have to agree this is all but formality,
yes.
Pretty much. Pretty dominant performance so far at Carterville here.
Right.
As there's a nice move by Ellis to the rim, but he's fouled. He'll shoot two.
Maybe try and mention some of these Carterville players. Johnny Miller, a 5'9" freshman, along with Elliott Burge, a 5'11" junior. Amaron Adams, a 6'6" sophomore.
As Ellis hits the first one.
And one name I've been told I've got to mention, Maddox Gully. He is a 5'8" freshman. Plays some golf with his grandpa. He says, he came to me before the start of this first game and he said, now, I want you to know, this is my grandson right there. You've got to mention his name on the radio. So we did. Had a lane violation on that as on the second free throw. As Carey Mills is more turnovers than they have points right now. As Carterville just going to kind of milk the clock more than anything right now.
Burge fires it outside, back to Adams. Carterville sticking around the three-point line, just trying to burn as much clock as they can, and that'll be a turnover on the lines as it's thrown out of bounds by Johnny Miller, and another freshman.
Only 7 turnovers for Carterville. And we said Carey Mills has 24 turnovers, 20 points. Carey Mills had 9 points at the end of the first quarter, and Carterville turned their defense up a notch. Wow, long three.
Taylor misses everything. And that ball will go out of bounds and remain Carey Mills basketball as the clock continues to run. 5:15 left in this one. Carterville cruising 56-20.
You know, unless I have messed up, Carey Mills has not taken a 2-point shot this half. Jacked up 6 threes.
Ellis, who's pretty much been Carey Mills, still out on the court working.
And we're going to get a reach in.
Get that one to Maddox Gully.
There we go. Got his name on there. I don't think
not the way you want to.
Right. Well, it happened in the first game, first time. Number 5 comes into the ball game for the Carey Mills Wildcats. His name is not on the scoreboard, so we always apologize, Mom and Dad. He's going to throw it in. And almost throw it away. He ends up in a jump ball. That'll be a turnover, Carey Mills.
56-20, Carterville leading, opening game of the EHT. Harrisburg, Hamilton County on deck.
Carey Mills comes back tonight, play the midnight special. Carterville will advance tomorrow afternoon.
Carterville just continues to play dribble weave around the three-point line.
Just a little in and out, and pretty soon somebody's going to be open. Shot put up, won't drop.
And Miller will go to the free throw line. And the foul is assigned to notorious number 5.
Whoever that may be. Well, you know, a lot of times things like that happen. First free throw is gone. But you got to change uniforms right at the last minute, or some kid doesn't show up, or whatever. But you ever notice always at the scorer's bench, they know who it is?
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Living on the outskirts here.
The ripple effect doesn't apply
yeah,
here.
Yeah. 57-20. 3 minutes. Good drive all the way, shot blocked.
And Ellis comes away with the steal. He'll go the other way.
Lay it up and in.
Ellis with 13 in the game. And that's going to be all for Mr. Ellis. Fine effort.
Played well. Another Carey Mills Wildcat player come in, number 10, Easton Fowler, 5'3" freshman. He's got a foul on the floor. And it will go out of bounds. Only the second foul committed by Carrier Mills this quarter. 3-point shot put up.
Flex off the rim. Carrier Mills will bring it across. Lose the handle in the backcourt. And that'll be called traveling. Under 2 to play. Carterville cruising on, 57-22.
It's hard to believe it was 18-9 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, Carey Mills stuck around, made it very interesting, and then that full court press pretty much sunk Carey Mills.
Right. Yeah, they were outscored 17-4, and then come back in the third quarter, outscored 19-1. There's another turnover for the Wildcats.
And Miller will lay it in for the Lions. 59-22, Lions on top. 70 seconds left here in the opening game of the EHT. There's a shot blocked by the Lions. Stays Carrier Mills basketball. And Ward will draw a foul for Carrier Mills.
Carrier Mills basketball under their own goal. Under a minute. Again, we're in a continuous clock. 30-point lead or more going into the fourth. Clock doesn't stop for an injury. For either an injury or a timeout.
A turnover. Carrier Mills. And Shane Hawkins tells Maddox Gully, dribble, but don't drive.
Right. Very good. So filling it out, it's going to end up just like this, I guess, 59-22. And with a win, Carterville goes to 7-4. And the Wildcats drop to 2-9. That is your final as the Carterville Lions turn back. The Carrier Mills Wildcats live up to their #1 ranking as they win it 59-22. We'll be back in 2 minutes and talk some basketball.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with the company that lives and works in the same community that you do. When it comes to the comfort and safety of your family, you can trust Wabash Valley FS. We have highly trained service professionals who regularly monitor your system for proper operation, safety, and maximum efficiency. So you can be sure that FS Propane will leave your family with the good, warm feelings all season long. Call your Wabash Valley FS today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
SynEnergy Partners provide fuels, lubricants, and propane across the tri-state, offering price risk management, hedging programs, remote tank monitoring, and more. Ask about propane budget program and scheduled deliveries. Call David South today, 812-774-6529.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. We're excited to make your design project a reality. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Extreme Welding and Machine Services is hiring full-time heavy equipment mechanics and welders, and a part-time crane operator. Complete benefits package including health insurance, competitive pay, paid time off, retirement, and safety incentive bonus. Apply at Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, Eldorado, or visit their Facebook page. Extreme Welding and Machine Services, in business for 18 years and an equal opportunity employer.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and I promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
All right, once again, your final score, Carrier Mills falls to the number 1 seeded Carterville Lions by a score of 59-22. And we don't have the individual scoring here. Cole Carter with a migraine had to leave, and so we'll just kind of throw some of the stats at you right here. And stats shows the difference as Carterville overall 22 of 37 from the field. Carrier Mills 9 of 28. Lions went to the line 18 times, hit 11. Carrier Mills 2 for 3. Rebounding 21-11, but here's the biggie. 26 turnovers for Carrier Mills, only 8 for Carterville. So Carterville will play tomorrow afternoon at 1:45 in the winner's bracket. Carrier Mills will drop down to the consolation, and they will tee it up tonight at 10 o'clock. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back with game number 2 right after these words.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects, and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi, and carmilumber.net.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake, bat dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind, and that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Revolutionize your welding experience at Extreme Welding and Machine Services. Highway 45, Eldorado, the hub for all things welding. Front Retail Store is your one-stop shop featuring welding rods, wires, hydraulic hoses, fittings, welding gases, and abrasives. Illinois certified inspection lane, hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Metal sold by the foot and industrial gases without leasing agreements. Own your tank, pay only for contents. Join Extreme Welding and Machine Services, a family-owned haven for all welding enthusiasts.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake, bat dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with the company that lives and works in the same community that you do. When it comes to the comfort and safety of your family, you can trust Wabash Valley FS. We have highly trained service professionals who regularly monitor your system for proper operation, safety, and maximum efficiency. So you can be sure that FS Propane will leave your family with the good, warm feelings all season long. Call your Wabash Valley FS today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Extreme Welding and Machine Services is hiring full-time heavy equipment mechanics and welders, and a part-time crane operator. Complete benefits package including health insurance, competitive pay, paid time off, retirement, and safety incentive bonus. Apply at Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, Eldorado, or visit their Facebook page. Extreme Welding and Machine Services, in business for 18 years and an equal opportunity employer.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake, Bat Dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.